everybody, hope we're all fit and well, nobody's ill, injured, nothing we need to worry about. Remember, as always, take it to your own level. If you need to adapt an exercise or stick with the basic as we're doing progressions, just do whatever you can. So setting ourselves up then, standing tall, drawing that tummy in, shoulders back, feet underneath our hips, arms at your sides, and just let that weight gently move forwards. And then back till just before you think you're going to fall. If you are, take that little step. So we've just got somebody arriving there. That's it. So just gently letting that rock backwards and forwards. That's good. So a few more times. Letting that move. Need to push that toe down as we rock forward, stop ourselves falling. Good, last ones. And then finding that spot where we're nicely balanced. So hands either onto hips or one hand just under the belly button, one is forward back. You're going to tilt the pelvis under, put that arch at the bottom of the spine. So tilt and back. So loosening up that lower back, finding that neutral spine. Just helps get our body ready to move, puts us in that right position, works on your posture. That's good. Just take a few more times. Here we go. That's it, and last one. We should be standing nice and tall with that neutral spine. Get those feet moving now. So pushing down through the ball of your foot, pressing into the ground. Arms just start to naturally swing, just gently moving. That's it. Start to loosen that body up, get ourselves moving. As those muscles and joints recover overnight, everything just tightens up a little bit. Increasing range of movement with the arms. Taking one further back as the other one comes higher at the front. That's good. Bringing that up. Slowly reaching that a little bit higher. Good. Bring those arms up nice and high now as we're taking the other one back. More times. Two more. Last one. And let's bring that back down. So again, keeping those feet underneath our hips, standing tall. Just going to bring the arms up, slight bend in the elbow. We're going to start rotating those shoulders. Keeping head and hips forwards to begin with. That's gently around. Start to add that little bit of movement in the upper back. Keeping it smooth and steady. And now we're going to let our eyes follow our hands to increase that range of movement. So keep it nice and smooth. Try not to bounce at the end. And as we turn now, release your heel. So it should be a turn and look all the way around behind. That's a few more. Keep it controlled, we don't want to be making ourselves dizzy. So one more each way, and bring that back in. Just take a few seconds, let any dizziness just settle. We're going to take our weight now onto one leg, just bringing the other foot slightly off the ground and our arms up. From here, we're just going to turn that torso back, then difficult, you can just keep that toe slightly down on the floor. Just light the touch as you can. That's it. One more each way. Bring that down, ease that out, we'll switch over to the other leg. So taking that balance, find the balance spot again. Arms up, and that's good. Nicely balanced there. Couple more. That's it. One more. And bring that back down. Well done. So go back over onto the first leg, standing nice and tall. We're just going to sweep that other leg around the standing front. So tracing that circle around. Keep it nice and tall, engaging that core, so slightly dry that tummy in. So this exercise is more about all those supporting muscles, stopping you falling over. That's it, good, one more. And then bring it down, arch it out a little bit if you need, and then switch legs. So taking the weight onto the other foot, just trace that circle around, that's it. Nicely done. Last one, and bringing that back down. Okay, so feet back nicely underneath those hips, and we're just going to squat that down, bringing it up. Bending those knees, keeping that head and chest raised, looking forwards. That bum sticking out behind, like we're looking for that little low chair. Good. A few more times. We're going to add a little variation soon. So we're going to make a little bit of travel. So if you stood lengthways on your mat, you might want just to turn sideways. So what we're going to do is starting from one end, we're going to squat. So we're going to take that down. Come on. We're going to take it wide for a squat. Then central. Taking it wide, travel to the other end, and we just keep that pattern going. That's good. Nicely done, keeping that moving. To travel across, narrow at either end and in the middle. once more, each way, up and down the mat. That's it, just travelling back. And last squat to finish. And bring that back. Excellent, so stay back at that end of your mat then. Back looking lengthways along. Nice and tall, let's take those hands up. We're going to roll it down. Releasing that postural chain. That lovely stretch out. So if you need to soften those knees as we go, bend those knees, take that pressure off the lower back and hamstrings. Tucking the chin, rolling the shoulders, curling that spine. And slowly back up. Finding each time it's getting a little bit easier to reach down towards the floor as that spine releases, those hamstrings stretch back out. A couple more. Just take it down. Next one, we're going to stop at the bottom. So let's take that down. We're going to roll it down, let it hang, heavy hands, heavy head. And then gently sweep around those feet. That's good. More each way. And now let's unroll, stacking those vertebrae, that spine up, reach for the sky, and back down. We're going to put our hands to the mat. We're going to reach out, we're going to walk back forwards into that straight arm plank position, holding for a few seconds. Nice long straight body. Strong core. That's it. And then let's lower that to our knees, drop it back onto your heels, stretching through that upper body, reaching forwards. There you go, in that child's pose. And let's release it there. Good. So we're taking it down, face down onto the mat for our first section. Bringing those arms up nicely to that 90-degree position. Elbow in line with the shoulder. 90-degree bend at the elbow. We're going to start with our torso raise. So forearms stay in contact with the floor, using the muscles along the back to raise that head and chest slightly up. Control that. That's brilliant. Arms aren't doing the lift, they're just there for our position. A little bit of support if we need. That's good. Focus on those muscles along the length of your spine as they raise that head and chest off the ground. That back nice and strong, particularly as we're spending more and more time sitting. Down at the desk, reaching forwards for that laptop, or holding our phone out in front of us. Just doing tiny things, trying to improve that posture. That's good. A couple more, we'll extend it up. So next time when we reach that dead spot at the top, then we extend up, lovely stretch, control that back down. Lifting with the spine, extend with the arms, control it all the way back down. That's it. Really good. So we need to stay laying down on the mat, but we're going to extend our arms forward, so reaching out in front and take it into that swim movement. So we're just raising those arms off the floor, head and chest slightly raised, and we're going to paddle those hands up and down. So just that's it, so only a little movement, so just paddle those hands. That's good. Hands only moving up down a few centimetres at a time. Aiming to keep the rest of the body nice and still. Keep breathing. And 3, 2, 1. Lower those arms down, resting the head down. We're going to press the hips into the mat. Raise the legs off the ground, long straight legs, and flutter kick those feet up and down. That's it. Again, just a small controlled movement. And keep those legs straight. If you really struggle, you can lower that down, working from the knees. If you're able, go for that full leg movement. That's good. 3, 2, 1. Bring that back down. Taking ourselves back to the arms. Raise those up and paddle those hands. Legs again, pressing those hips down, lifting those legs, a flutter kick of those feet. Really good. Keeping that moving, steady away. More. 3, 2, 1. Resting that down. So we're going to put the two together now. So arms and legs at the same time. Don't worry if you don't coordinate the same pattern. Just do what you can. Let's take that up and have that little swing. Nice. Good. Keep it moving, steady away. Keep it breathing. That's it. 2, 1. Resting that down. Well done. Bringing ourselves up into that kneeling box position. And if we need a little stretch after that, just release that spine. Just sit it back towards a child's pose. We'll give it a nice release. And we'll bring it back into that kneeling box. We're going to start with our thread the needle. So we'll work one side at a time. So we're going to take one hand. We're going to come underneath, bend the supporting elbow, shoulder close to the floor, and I'm staying on that same side. Leading it through, and release. That's good. Just work to whatever range of movement you can. If you do struggle supporting your way or bending the elbow to the foot, just reach. Turn, so we just simplify. That's good. Squeezing it through. That's it. A few more. One more. Bring that down. If you need to sit up or have a stretch or anything in between, feel free. And then back into that start position, onto the other side. Going to take that through. Staying in that kneeling box position now. We go into our Superman or our bird dog movement. So we extend that one arm forward, opposite leg, back nice and long, keeping that back straight, those hips and shoulders level. Side, and then we'll just change it up a little bit. So now as we extend, we're going to go long. We're going to search for that toe, back and in. Take it out, reach round, touch the toe, and back. So just still that one arm, one leg moving. Try not to twist the torso at all. Try not to look around. That's it. Really good. Keeping that going. Have one more each side. And bring that back in. Well done. Okay, taking ourselves back down onto the mat, going onto our side now. So laying out nice and long. So resting the arm underneath the head, put the hand in front for support if we need. That's it. So legs stacked, hips stacked, resting on that hip bone, trying to draw our waist away from the mat. I'm going to start just with that single leg lift. So we're just raising that top leg. That's a nice long straight leg. Toes pointing more forwards than up. Depends how naturally your feet are angled. Some people's toes are pointed out, others are pointed in naturally. Wherever they go, don't force it one way or the other. That's good. 2 more. We're going to add a little bit to it if we can. So this time we're going to raise top leg. Bottom leg comes up to join. Bottom leg down, top leg down. So it's up, up, down, down. Good. Keep it going. We're going to work through all our exercises on one side, then we'll switch over. So 1 more. Down, down, staying in our start position. We're going to take those legs into our scissor movement now. So keeping the legs straight, scissoring those feet forward and back. That's it. Nice and steady, keeping it controlled. Trying to be balanced on that left hip, or whichever side you're on. Good. Couple more. Feet together. So we're going to bend the knees up now, and then take our feet and knees just off the floor if we can, and open up that top knee. That's it, keeping those feet together. That's good. If you need to rest the knee down on the mat, absolutely fine. If you can, keep them raised off your start position, fantastic. Always work to your level. As we lift and rotate that top knee, really focus on those muscles in and around your hip area. That's it. Good. 2 more. Rest them down, keeping those knees bent, arms out in front of the body now. And let's open up over the top. Nice reach over and back together. And then take it around the head this time. Trace it in that semicircle around. Trace it back. So 1 over the top. Then 1 tracing around. Lovely, open up and rotate, and then release of your shoulder. Good. 1 more of each. And bring that back together. So taking it over now onto the other side. Reaching that out, nice and long and straight. If you can get that bottom leg off the floor, fantastic. If not, work to your level. Single leg lift again. nice and steady. Doesn't need to be super high, we're not trying to do the splits. Just bringing that leg up. More, we'll add that bottom leg in. So when we're ready, just up, down, down. Really good. Keep that going nice and steady. Two more. Next one. Taking it down, so into that scissor movement now. So legs long and straight. Sweeping those legs forwards and back. Nice and controlled, that's it. Again, if you do really struggle, we can rest them down. Just do one leg or bend them from the knees. There's some lower variations if we need. And that's it. Really good, sweeping those legs through. Two more, last one, and rest them down, feet and knees together, bending those knees up, to bring in, feet and knees just off the floor if you're able, if not rest that bottom knee down on the mat, and we'll open that top knee up, really focus on those muscles around the hip, using those to lift and rotate the knee, that's good. Check on your hips, if you roll backwards, or you're laying on your bum now rather than stacked on your hip. Good. More. And rest it down. Arm out at 90 degrees to the body now. Other hand on top. So same again. Open over. Bring it back, closing that back together. Then the next one traces around. Back. Over the top. Excellent. Keeping that pattern going. One each way. That's good. One more of each. Take ourselves over onto our backs now. So I want you to lay back with your legs raised up into that tabletop position. So we have our shins then parallel to the floor and ceiling, 90-degree bend at hip and at knee, hands pointing up to the roof. Give a tap that toe down. Opposite arm goes back. So knee stays locked. We're just pivoting from the hip. scissor movement. Just going to curtsy that foot under the other leg, so tapping diagonally down, so in line with the opposite hip. Take one more to each side. And bring that up. Be a little hug with those knees from the stretch or release. Let's go back to our tabletop. Hands pointing up, then bend at 90 degrees, so we're in that pec deck position with the arms. I'm going to drop one knee out to the side, opposite elbow, out to the other side. That's it. So one arm, one leg at a time. We need to keep our back and our hips level on the mat. One more each side. And bring that back, feet down onto the mat. Bring our feet fairly close into the bone. Hands down on the mat. We're going to take it up into our bridge. So we're just going to tilt that pelvis under. We're peeling the hips off the floor. Peel that back up. Press the hips up. And reverse, one vertebra at a time, down onto the mat, pelvis rocks back. So tilt under, peeling the back up off the floor, press those hips up, gently back in. So it should be a rolling movement with that spine, rather than a straight up. Feeling that core engaged, tilt the pelvis in. Roll up off the floor and back. That's it. A few more times. Time's flowing again. Close up the just squeeze one more exercise. Bring that down and up into the sitting position. I just think I've got loads of time and all of a sudden gone. So sitting up, hands forwards, let's just roll that back. Bring ourselves back up to sitting tall. So remember, we're curling that spine. It's a rolling movement. If you feel it pulling on your hip flexors, you need to focus on letting that spine curl and roll it back, engaging those tummy muscles to sit ourselves up. Our feet. So standing nice and tall. Take that foot back. So feet pointing forwards, front knee bend, back leg straight. Give that calf a good stretch. And then open up that upper back. Head down. Feet, other foot goes back, heels down, back leg straight. Open up that chest and then hands into the small of the back or reaching out, whichever you find works for you. And then let's look up. So stretching the chins out. Standing nice and tall, hands up above the head, and let's just take that down towards the floor. Gently back up. Stand that tall, picking one foot up. That's good. Knees together, hips forwards. And switching legs. Last one now, taking our feet out wide. Now we're just going to sweep that down low, bring it up high, reach one more time. We'll take you to your toes, up for the sky for 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Well done, everybody.